For Mac, I'm seeing a lot of back and forth recently in the debate over whether to use high or low port when doing room entries CQB. Thoughts or preference? Same with the sole position with the pistol. I don't know if I said that right.
But yeah, it's fine. I know what he's talking about. Yeah, the Sool. I'm sorry to tell you this, but that high port is gimmicky. It's very gimmicky. It was born out of CQD, close quarter defense. So it was born out of that fight system. So that way, if you enter a room at high port and you ended up in a Murphy moment, you could bash the undercarriage of your rifle into that would be adversary's nuggets and produce some chiclets. But I can't stand it personally. Anytime I've worked on the range with people who high port, I'm getting flagged. Every single time. It's without fail. No, don't argue with me out there. It is without fail. I've done this before. I've been on the range before. And then I can't understand the concept of having a gun blocking your view of what is in front of you. I can't seem to fathom the practicality there. So I am not a fan of it at all. I think it's pretty gimmicky, but there are a lot of gimmicky things out there. Yeah. And as far as the Sool goes, which is South and what's it called? Brazilian. You don't have any retention on that pistol. I prefer more of just a compact ready position where you have both hands on the gun. If you're, and I demonstrated this past weekend, because there's a course of fire where, a lot of course of fire where we're moving and you have to move up range, down, back and forth. And I told the guys, compress ready, compress ready when we're doing this. And I demonstrated how I can move them amongst them without flagging any portion of myself or any portion of them. And one guy asked if he could run Sool. And I said, sure, whatever floats your boat. And afterwards he goes, you're not a fan of that, are you? I go, clear your gun. Take the mag out, take the round out, hold that in a Sool. I said, hold it as tight as you can. And I held a pinky up like this. And I snatched the pistol from him. Whoop. And he was like, what in the hell just happened? I said, no, do it again. Hold it hard. Whoop. Snatched it from him. I said, you've got no control over that thing. None. Try it sometime. Hook that pinky right where the front sight post is.
Can you show me with your hands? Because I know some people will see this on video, what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't have a pistol right here, but if the pistol's here and the front sight is right there. Oh, the Sool, it's where you're holding the pistol.
Right.
And your support hand is kind of protecting it.
Really?
And I think your thumbs are interlocked. I'm not sure. It's because I've never used it and I don't want to, because there's no control over the pistol.
Is the objective to just like running back protecting the football?
Yeah, and it's kind of a safety measure. It's for it's supposed to be for weapons retention, but it does not retain the weapon. Once again, a little gimmicky. One guy thought of it and he dreamt it up, gave it a name and sold it. And people went, this is a great freaking idea. It's a great idea. But there's a lot of those things out there, those little gimmicks, gizmos, and gadgets that people have bought, in training, whether they bought it gizmo or they bought a gimmick. There's a lot of them out there. Sometimes you got to question them because damn, some of them just suck.